Welcome back. This is A from High Fives, High Vibes Tarot. This is your Libra, October 2021, Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus love reading for the sign of Libra. Happy birthday, dear Libra. I hope you are enjoying your day. If you are Libra, if you're asking for guidance, then you must be on the right page. Thank you for being here. Please check your Sun, Moon, Rising Sign, and Venus. If you would want to see other readings, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you, but I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle guidance card for you, and you could shuffle. You have an unlimited shuffle there. There would be one deck there from which you can make your own 3-card spread. You could set an intention before you shuffle. It's free, by the way, and it's unlimited. You could set an intention that may this reading be a continuation of this reading for more guidance, or you can ask a question before you shuffle. I suggest that you shuffle only once or maybe twice, but not play so much around it, because you might be overwhelmed with the messages that you could get. Anyway, I keep on getting this energy of moving past the deception, or seeing things in another perspective, letting go of that treachery. I keep on getting this. Could also be getting past that a manipulative person. That could be one way to look at it. With the 7 of Swords, this is your energy, dear Libra, air sign. Perhaps in the past, you may have been cheated on, you may have been betrayed, and you are healing from it. You are tending to your emotions right now. Perhaps you are giving yourself the gift, especially if it's your birthday. It has been your it was your birthday, or your birthday is coming up. Perhaps you are reflecting on where you are at, and you are healing from you're making the decision to make that healing, or to move past a situation. This is the Star card, and this is always after the Tower card. The Tower card is a sense of loss, falling apart, breaking down of relationships, but you have come to terms to it, or you are starting your journey towards healing, mending a broken heart. Perhaps this is a major point in your life, allowing yourself to be guided by the stars, allowing yourself to be connected, or to connected with your stars, now embracing your star quality, if you may put it that way, tending to your emotions, healing. That is primarily the message of the star. Healing and moving past the Tower. Finally believing that the person that you have been spending most of your time with is not the one for you, perhaps. Or finally accepting the fact that you are not accepting, you're setting your boundaries, you're not accepting treacherous attitude any longer. I apologize if I stutter. English is not my first language. I always hear a lot during readings, and it's in my native tongue. I apologize if I stutter. This is what I have just said. Setting boundaries, setting healthy boundaries for you, seeking for truth and standing for truth, standing your ground. You are coming, this is very much your energy surrounding, or at the core of your energies here, dear Libra, is a Star card. Healing from that, perhaps an overthinking phase, perhaps seeing people, seeing perhaps a recent ex, seeing them for who they are, or perhaps now following your intuition. Perhaps you have doubted them in the past, and you keep on sweeping everything under the rug, or you keep on being in denial with the truth because you love this person and you know that doubt should not exist in the place of love. But right now, everything is just coming out to the surface. Perhaps the truth is coming out to the surface, or perhaps you have known it all along, and right now you are starting to embrace or starting to accept. Let me just write that. Starting to accept the reality of the situation or the truth for who they are. Perhaps you have given them much time before to not exactly to change, but to maybe change their ways, but mm, you have given them the benefit of the doubt and given them that fighting chance to prove themselves or to prove yourself wrong about what you have been learning about them. Standing your ground, standing up for truth, using your intelligence and seeing them for who they are. Having that courage finally. You know you are a smart person, but you could be one of those people who think that you are a smart person, but when it comes to love, you become stupid sometimes, or perhaps that is what some of your friends tell you. So right now it's like standing your ground, sticking up for truth, your truth, and perhaps seeking justice for the situation. It's like telling them, I see you, I see what you have done, and much as I have forgiven you, I'm not seeking revenge, but much as I've forgiven you, I surrender to the laws of the universe, and probably you are in a healing journey to accept it, and you are finding it in your heart to forgive also, but you're not forgetting it. The person you're dealing with seems to be traditional, seems to be, they have their own version of truth. They may have differences in values or in belief system. And for some of you, you are dealing with a religious person. For some of you, you are dealing with somebody who is much older than you, your boss perhaps. For some of you also, you could be dealing with somebody at a distance, who lives at a distance from you. It's time to cut your losses, or they are cutting their losses. Working on something, a stickler for a creative person, perhaps working on a creative project, losing their time for a creative project. I strongly feel that this person is also willing to stand their ground. You have two versions of truth. Your truth is different from their truth. However, you think that what you are arguing about is something that is, you have a tangible evidence for your argument, but your person seems to just willing to fight it out. They are the master of their of passion, of pursuer of their dreams. You could also, for some of you, you are dealing with a guru, like a meditation teacher, a spiritual teacher, a new age practitioner, a psychotherapy, psychologist, or like a film producer, a creative person. There. The person you're dealing with is highly creative, passionate, and at the same time, their personality is also filled with passion. If they're angry, you can fear them Could be an executive. They will stand their ground no matter how you argue with them, and they have already established their argument. They have already established their counter argument or their opinion on something, and they won't give a budge no matter how you would convince them. Perhaps they're also seeing themselves as the one who is right, or they have their own version of the truth, and perhaps that all boils down to maybe incompatibility. You don't share the same core values in life. It's either you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because they are ultra focused on whatever it is that they are working on. It's like having those blinders on, like the one you have in horses. You can distract them. They already know what they want. Or you could also be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. They have that dragon inside them, and they are willing and ready to unleash it any moment. So since you may have known this person for the longest time, you know how to deal with them. You know how to stand your ground and to set your boundaries. You will not resist. You will stand on higher ground, and you are choosing to be the better person. That is what I am getting from you, dear Libra. Practicing or channeling that emotionally intelligent self of yours. It's not like you're planning an attack, but more of you know where to attack. Shall this person approach you or take the offense? You know how to defend yourself. This person seems to be, there seems to be a sort of mirroring here, because this person who could be older than you already knows how to approach the situation, if not how to attack you. You are not attacking back. Instead, is there such a phrase? You are not acting on vengeance. You'd rather stay where you are, but at the same time use your intelligence to defend yourself, or to be ready shall a battle or a war begins. There is some sense of there's an energy of force. They are, as I've mentioned, there seems to be a mirroring situation here, because you have your own truth, you have your version of your truth, and you will not back down. But this person is ready to put it all out, whatever it is that is their version of the truth. They are cutting their losses. You are standing your ground, perhaps also not wanting to communicate with them any further. This person is thinking about cutting their losses, and that you are part of that. They'd rather, perhaps they see you as the weaker person in this connection. That's only my that's only a perhaps. I'm not sure about that, because they are the hierophant. Preachy, if not very traditional or very preachy. This person bordering oppressive. Shall you show them the truth, and it is not their truth? They're ready to fight and ready to make any statement to wash off whatever it is that you are telling others as truth. Oh, what was that? Kind of a self-absorbed vibe, huh? Ready to take action. As I've mentioned, they are ready to charge forward. If you are on the defense side, they are ready to take offense. take action, I mean, or to attack. You need to shake things up, dear Libra. Perhaps you are still planning how to protect yourself, from your person, from this person, and you are staying with you are perhaps you are still in your comfort zone and not making that action. Perhaps you have only the desire or the intention to set those healthy boundaries, but you're not walking the talk, you are not taking action. You have to shake things up to start something new, to start a new chapter. Something is in the culmination phase. Perhaps this major relationship is bound to be close, is now like closing the book. You have ended the book, so you are starting a new chapter. But as you desire to start a new chapter, you're not taking action. You're staying with where you are at right now, or perhaps that's only a desire. No action yet is being done. But I'm not saying that you have to do things right away. What I'm saying is that it's okay if it's baby steps towards progress, for as long as there is a step forward. Anything that is not built on a solid foundation is meant to fall apart. Perhaps that is just an affirmation of what this past relationship means, or how would you approach the situation. If you are single, dear Libra, perhaps it is time to let go or to heal that trauma in the past, or perhaps your past experience, no matter what it is, whether romantic or not. There's some sense of hurt in that energy, and the energy of trauma, of past hurt, whatever it is, it's in your past that is blocking you from putting yourself out there, from being open to others. Perhaps it's time to heal that. You already know what you want. You are intelligent, dear Libra, and you have to forgive yourself for being quote unquote a victim of a cheater, a victim of somebody who may have betrayed you. It is part of the process, dear Libra. You have to experience that for you to learn your lessons. So that keep all those lessons with you. You may call it karma, and start anew. You shake that snow globe and start anew. Anything that is not built, as I have said, will fall apart. Look at what you have been doing, whatever it is that you are hurting from. What are the experiences in your life that needs to shake off, that needs to be let go of, that needs to... I'm not saying that you would have to build walls. Which aspects of your life maybe this could be a point of reflection. Which aspects of your life seems to be brittle, seems to be not solid? Where do you need to solidify? Perhaps a belief system, perhaps a behavior. What is it that you need to solidify, or what is it that you have learned in the past that you need to remember or to keep with you as you move forward your romantic journey? Oh, 5 of Wands. You need to stand your ground. There seems to be a conflict, and perhaps this is the current energy that one of you may be... you still have that pride, you still have that energy of willing to argue. I have mentioned a while ago that you may be coming from a higher place, And it is something that you may not um, fully mastered, or it's the energy of a toxic relationship wherein the person you're dealing with will offer you something great, something tempting that you can't resist. And that offer is something that will erase every mistake. It's like sex and makeup, something like that. They offer you, this person offers you something that you can't resist, and you say yes to it just for the sake of um, of perhaps starting again or forgiving them now and then hating them later. That's kind of a toxic relationship. You allow yourself to be manipulated. This is that energy: manipulation, deceit, treachery. Remember that it's always two. It takes two to tango. Do you allow yourself to be manipulated? Would you allow yourself to be manipulated once again? What are the action steps you need to do to resist temptation or resist that pride and ego to go against head to head with this person? Is it really necessary to go head to head with this person? Is it really necessary to speak with them? Perhaps you would want to hear their voice. Or is it necessary to just be silent, forgive them, and ignore? Is closure, what does closure means to you? What does peace means to you, dear Libra? This is the oracle message for Libra. What is it that you are hiding? Oh, liberty, freedom, freeing yourself, letting go. Coming from a higher place, you let go of the person of that bird. Where's that? That bird. You let them go, but at the same time, you give them a keepsake. Keepsake, a part of you. You give a part of you, and you bid them farewell, but at the same time you give them a keepsake of your love, with the intention that they may find whatever it is that's right and what they deserve. This bird could also be you. Liberty, freedom, friendship forever, being friends forever, but not really lovers. Remembering people who has been a part of your life, but at the same time remembering the lessons that they have imparted upon you. How much are you willing to let go for you to truly find your freedom? So I guess I would have to leave it at that, dear Libra. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. More readings also in the description box below. And I hope to see you next time. See you soon. Bye-bye.